This entire video will be narrated and images will be described. Hello, my name is Poe, or Potate. I'm the one who runs this channel, and please help. Big project hard. This is my web series, named Just Little Things, the Object Musical. This picture features the main characters, Thorn, Ramhorn, and Cup, grinning and standing on the balcony of an apartment complex below text which reads the previously stated title. It will be a slideshow-esque musical series featuring talking objects such as the three pictured, struggling in a world not too different from ours, and learning how to be the best people, or things, they can be. It's heavily inspired by series on the internet known as object shows, such as Battle for Dream Island and Inanimate Insanity. Pictured on the left is the title logo of Battle for Dream Island, where Battle 4 is in green text and Dream Island is in larger blue text. On the right side is the Inanimate Insanity Season 2 logo, featuring a giant Roman numeral 2 in a circle with a blue labeled outline. These shows also feature talking objects, where they battle in a game show to win a prize. But enough about that. Who am I hiring for Just Little Things? Voice actors, especially singers, writers plus script editors, sensitivity/representation writers and readers primarily needed, a few storyboard artists, and, if offered, music and audio editors. Writers, readers, and major voicing roles are paid. Storyboard artists, small voicing roles, and audio editors will not be paid. Sorry. Starting payments are low, but negotiable. In order to be hired, you must be at least 16 years old and have one social media account older than 6 months, which does not count an email. Here are the conditions to being a voice actor. You can only voice one major or relevant character. You can voice multiple minor characters or be part of an ensemble if you are singing. No equipment required, but be able to record with minimal background noise. This audio quality you're hearing right now is just fine. If you want to sing, you don't have to be perfect, but I will prioritize more experienced singers. You will need to be able to sing without accompanying music recorded in the audio. Here's a major note. Many characters are meant to be representation for minorities, and I will attempt to typecast based on said representation, i.e., if a character is trans, I will preferably only hire a trans person to voice them. Many characters will be in multiple marginalized groups, so please match at least one of them if you are auditioning. A separate video, linked in the description, contains characters that need a voice actor and exact directions on how to audition for them. To be a writer, you need a Gmail address so that documents can be shared on a private basis. For sensitivity and representation writers, so representing oppressed groups, particularly in a setting similar to the United States, is critical to the importance of Just Little Things. Anyone who can use their voice when it comes to a particular group is invited to have input on the show. I need the most input from people who are trans and masc presenting without identifying as a masculine gender, intersex, people of color, most numerously Black and Asian. I'm looking for Filipinos specifically too. Low income in a city, especially Minneapolis. Disabled and can speak on behalf of the following: mobility aid users such as wheelchair users, cane users, etc., blind or visual impairment, traumagenic systems, and cluster B disorders. If you can speak on behalf of a group that isn't on this list, you are certainly invited to do so. This list just accounts for the major characters. You must, though, be part of the group to speak on behalf of them. If you don't experience it yourself, your input is not wanted. If you are writing for these groups, you are encouraged to voice a character as well. For storyboarders and audio editors, if you storyboard, you must be able to make storyboards digitally. When you contact me, please provide examples of previous storyboarding work. The more recent, the better. For audio editors, you will not be able to edit music unless you have the software Mixcraft 9 or more recent. For general audio editing, no specific software is required. Just be able to send audio in an MP3 format with no noticeable compression. So, what about payment for the paid roles? Well, I am not very rich myself, so unfortunately the budget is low, hence payments are subpar. Please be considerate, as I'm not in a financial situation where I can stretch my budget a whole lot. For voice actors, starting wages will be $2 USD per line for major characters and $1 per line for minor characters. This is for both singing and non-singing lines. They are paid the same. Major characters are counted as all of the characters featured in the linked audition video in the description. Minor characters are characters that are not shown in that video but are still significant to the musical in some ways. Less relevant background characters, or characters with only a few lines, again, will not be paid. Ensemble singers will not be paid unless their voice is from a minor character. For writers and readers, most people will be hired as sensitivity/representation readers or script editors rather than doing whole cloth writing work. Sensitivity readers get a starting rate of half a cent per word. The entire musical is tens of thousands of words, so trust me, this adds up. If you are a full-on writer, you'll be expected to add ideas outside of that, such as general assistance with dialogue or writing out scenes. There will be a payment of the sensitivity reader's rate plus an upfront $15 per track/episode, each usually containing one song. These track segments vary in length a lot, but are like 5 to 6 pages long on average. You will likely be paid more depending on your writing input. It's just difficult to figure out exactly what that will look like at this time. If you contribute to both writing and voice acting, you will be paid for both. Payment will be given per segment in chunks when lines or tasks are given before you do any work for each task. Also, here's something important. Online platform payment only, such as Cash App, Coffee, Patreon, no PayPal. You will be dealt with if you attempt to scam. I'm just putting that out there. Okay, I said the thing, moving on. There are other rules to working on the show as well, which will be provided to you privately if you are joining. And no deadlines for auditioning, even if the show has already started production. That's all you need to know for now. If you are interested in joining the show, thank you. Please contact me on Discord. My username is POTATEMOTATE. You can also contact me on Tumblr under the same username or email me at POTATEMOTATE@gmail.com.
Thanks for